names because their
Yeah.
video is not on?
Yeah, they decided not to show themselves yet.
Oh, they don't show themselves. I see. Oh, so you have a choice on at Zoom.
Well, yeah, we can force them to.
All right. So it's 4 o'clock. Should I try? Okay.
It's okay. We can.
So they can totally hear me what I'm talking right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, say something. Unmute yourself.
Yes.
Say hello.
Can you hear me? Okay, great. How are you guys doing? Is that you, Esther? Okay, Esther, that's my friend from high school. She's joining us from Hungary, guys. This is not just local yoga practice. Isn't it amazing?
I'm so excited.
I am so excited.
You again.
And
Thank you
Michelle,
so much.
Michelle has moved to Boston and she's joining us. That's so great. But it's 4 o'clock, so we're gonna start. So today I want to focus on kind of reset the posture. So I don't know if you have a yoga mat, set it up maybe next to the wall so you have a balance, if you need to have a wall for balance. I brought my own blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can always use books, the thick books, or it could be chair too. So blocks, just be creative at home. And I have a strap just in case. You might not need a strap. So strap, if you don't have a yoga strap, you can use a tie or towels or something. So I want you to be creative. Let's start. So start coming to the tabletop. Take a couple rounds of cat and cow. As you inhale, chest open, and as you exhale, maybe bend your elbows, press and round your spine. Inhale, bring your chest forward, elbows away, open your heart. Exhale, draw your belly in, press your palms, press your shins, top your feet. Couple more, inhale. And exhale. One more, inhale. And exhale, hold it here, draw your belly in, round your spine. Relax your neck and head. And slowly come out of the pose and bring your big toes to touch. Widen your knees, hip or wider than the hip width apart. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Do the cat and cow one more time. Inhale, chest open. Exhale, belly in, round your spine. And I want you to really press your hands down and push it forward. As you push your hands forward, slowly, slowly bring your hips back to your heels. And again, your heels don't have to touch, your hips don't have to touch your heels. I want you to feel the openness in your lower back and your sacrum. And then remember to activate your hands. Push your hands forward. Maybe elbows are bent. Maybe have a block or cushion to rest your forehead down. Or you can slowly, slowly lower your forehead down. Stay in child pose. I'm just going to look at you. All right. Keep drawing your belly in. Open your lower back. And elbows can be bent. Extend. Stay there. I'm going to move. I'm going to just watch you. But I want you to stay in child pose. And slowly shift your awareness. Relax your forehead down. Slowly shift your awareness to your breath. So in the Vinyasa Yoga, the breathing is the most important thing. So slowly shift, focus on your breathing. Feel the part of the body that move as you breathe in and breathe out. We call it Ujjayi breath. So seal your lips and breathe in and out through the nose. Just couple around. Just let the breath move in and out. So today's practice, we're going to open up your chest a little bit, open up your hip flexor. With the next inhalation, gaze forward, tone your belly. Exhale, walk your hands to your left side, so maybe 10 o'clock. Let your left elbows bend, extend your right fingertips, relax your neck and head. So basically, we're stretching the whole right side of the body here. Stay there, stay there. I'm just going to switch the angle. So left elbows bent, release, reach into your right fingertips. Nod your head back and forth, side to side. And then inhale, Walk hands all the way to the right side, maybe 2 o'clock. Right elbows bent, extend through your left fingertips. Maybe drop your right shoulders down a little bit. Reaching through your left fingertips. Pull your left hip back, keeping your hips nice and square. Feel the nice stretch in your left side of the body. Inhale, walk your fingers forward. Shift forward as your next inhalation, come into tabletop. Pause here. So in tabletop, I always mention your hands should be about your shoulder width apart, which is about 1/4 in tabletop. And look at the crease of your wrist. Make sure the crease of your wrist is parallel to the front edge of the mat. So most of us, maybe the index finger is about parallel to each other. Middle fingers maybe point down a little bit, but really important, the crease of wrist parallel to the front edge of the mat. So when we come into a lot of weight-bearing arm balance, handstand, this is going to be really important. And then 2 rounds of cat and cow. Open your heart, inhale. Exhale, press around your spine. One more inhale. And exhale, round your spine. Inhale, chest forward, tuck your toes. Walk your hands forward. Draw your belly in. Slowly lift your knees off the floor. Hold it here. Float your knees off the floor. Spread your fingers wide, hugging your triceps in. So external rotation is really, really important. Some of you I can't quite see, but elbow crease facing forward. If your elbow crease is facing back, this is called internal rotation. We don't want that. That's going to hurt your shoulder. Spin your inner shoulders forward. Hold it there. So you start to feel your core working, right? 3 more breaths. Belly in 2. And inhale, slowly extend your knees. Press your hips back and up. Knees actually, let's keep your knees bent. Press your hips back and up. Pause here. Knees are bent, so we're really focused on your spine to lengthen. Press your hips back and up and then start to walk the dog. Drop your heels, right heel, left heels. Slowly opening the back of your leg. Keep moving. I'm just going to check. So I know the Zoom is, you have an option of joining in so I can see you, or you have an option of not being able to see. So it's really up to you. But if I'm able to see you, it's a little bit more interactive. So I can see and then I can guide you. Oh, you know what? Maybe walk your hands a little bit wider or come into your feet hip width apart. So if you want a little bit more guidance, turn the screen on so I can see you. And if you don't want, just do what feels right, okay? Nice, Adrian. Really nice. So opening the back. Hello. Stay there. A couple more breaths. So again, walk the dog. Drop your heels. I see you, Shinyu. Opening the back of your body. Nice. And keep your knees bent. Let your hips nice and high. Lift it up. Toning your belly. And then as you exhale, extend your knees and lower your heels down. And again, heels do not have to touch the floor. Do you feel a nice stretch in your hamstring and calf? And that's all it matters. Inhale, heels up. Bend your knees. Look forward. At the end of exhalation, step or walk the front of the mat. Feet about hip width apart. Hip width apart is about 1 foot in between. Knees bent and just let your chest drape here. Let your neck completely relax. And then if it feels okay, grab the opposite elbows. So again, we just really focus on your lower back here. Let your neck and head completely relax. Nod your heads back and forth. Opposite thumb in the front. Slowly release your hands. Bring your big toes to touch. Heels just 1 marble away, a little bit away. And inhale, lengthen your spine halfway with the knees bent. So halfway, meaning I want you to really engage your core. Lengthen your spine. Spine might be almost parallel to the floor. So it's not here, but it's not here. Find your back of your pelvis and shoulder blade in same plane. And then extend your fingers back. Palm facing down. Really nice. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows, bring your hands next to yours and reaching forward. Inhale, bend your elbows, reaching back, palm facing down. 1 more, inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, reaching back. Hook your thumb to your hips. Point your elbows up. Keep your core strong. So we're starting to open your chest. Grounding through your feet. Inhale. Lead through your chest. All the way up. Extend your knees. Sri Namaskar. Sun salutation. Inhale, reach up. Gaze up. Press your palms to touch. Exhale. Bend your knees. Swan dive forward. All the way down. I mean, you don't have to bend your knees either here. Inhale, halfway up. Open your chest. Plant your palms. Hugging your elbows in. Step back into plank. Pause here in plank. So again, look at your crease and wrist parallel to the front edge of the mat. Spread your fingers wide. So hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are about hip width apart. And if you can, instead of here, heels are behind the ball of your feet. Step your feet back so you align the heels over the balls of your feet. Hold your belly. Press your heels back. Holding here in plank. And you start to feel your core, body start to warm up. 3 really important actions in plank. Press your palms down so you dome up your shoulder blade here. Nice. And then spread your palms away from each other. Triceps engaged. And then imagine you're sliding your heels of your palms back towards your feet. Now your lower abdomen is engaged. 3 more breaths. Press your heels back. Activate your thighs. 2. And 1. Shift forward. Maybe this might be a good time to drop your knees. Or lower your body, hugging your elbows in, all the way down. Point your toes, slide your palms back, roll your shoulders back. Low cobra. Before you lift your chest up, activate your legs. Strong quads, so knees should be off the floor. Press the top of your feet down to the floor. And then from here, inhale, lift your chest up. Hugging your elbows in, roll your shoulders back. Chest is nice and open. Stay in low cobra, float your palms off the floor. Hugging your elbows in. Nice. Keep the back of your neck nice and open. Reach your fingers back. Press the top of your feet down. Knees are off the floor. Legs are working hard. Hold here for 3. 2. And 1. Bring your elbows in. Hugging in. Plant your palms. Stay in low cobra. Or press up. High cobra. Chest is still open. Or press up. Up dog. So stacking your shoulders over your wrists. Open your chest. Activate your legs. And then we're meeting down dog. Couple ways. You can drop your knees. Shift it into tabletop. Tuck your toes. Press back into down dog. Or from up dog. Tone your belly. Press back into down dog. Folding down dog. Really nice. Let your neck be long. That's it. Really nice. Let your head really hang. And remember to bring your shoulders away from the ears. And again, your knees can be bent for the whole practice. Your hamstring will open up eventually if you have tight hamstring. It's more important to lengthen your spine, lengthen the size of your waist. Beautiful. We're moving the breath. Inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward. At the end of the exhalation, either step, walk, or maybe float. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway up. Again, knees can be bent and really focus on your chest. Or if you feel okay, you can always extend your knees. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, rise up, chin forward. Let your heart lead the way, all the way. Press your palms to touch. Look up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Hinge at the hip. Legs are strong. Toning your belly all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands. Hugging your elbows in. Gaze forward. Step back into plank. Remember the 3 actions. Dome up your shoulder blade. Press your palms down. Spread your palms away. Slide the heels of your palms back to your feet. Hold it here. Activate your leg. Remember the midline. Lift your left leg up as you inhale. Keep your torso nice and stable. Bring your left leg to the side. Hold here for 3. 2 and 1. Tap the floor. Lift up. Use your inner thigh muscle. Bring your left knee in. Left knee to your left triceps. Inhale, extend it back up. Lower. Right side. So slowly lift your right foot off the floor. Keep your torso nice and stable here. And bring your right foot out. Hold here for 3. 2 and 1. Tap the floor. Lift up. Bring it in. Right knee to your right triceps. Extend it back. Lower. Shift forward. Lower your body all the way down. Inhale. Low cobra. Open your chest. High cobra. Your choice. Up dog. Exhale. Press back and we're meeting down dog. Lengthen the sides of your waist. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, heels up. Bend your knees, look forward. At the end of the exhalation, step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Rise up, inhale. Press your palms to touch, look up. Exhale, swan dive forward, hinge at the head. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Hold it here, tone your belly. One more set. Without shifting your torso, without shifting your shoulder blades, lift your right foot off the floor. Keep your neck nice and long. Bring your right foot to the side. 3, 2. And 1, tap the floor, lift up. Bring it in, right knee to right triceps. Extend it back, lower, left side. Without shifting your torso, lift your left foot off the floor. And bring it out. 3, 2, and 1, tap the floor, lift up, bring it in, left knee, left triceps. Extend it, lower, shift forward, all the way down. Inhale, low cobra, high cobra, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Press your hips back and up. Hold here and down dog. I'm just gonna check. If you have any question though, wave to me or turn the mute back, turn off the mute. So we're just gonna, are you waving? You okay? I see somebody waving, I wasn't sure. But if you have any questions, speak up, okay? We just keep practicing. So one more flow of Surya Namaskar, okay? Inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward. At the end of the exhalation, step, walk or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Chin forward, let your heart lead all the way up. Press your palms to touch. Look up, exhale, swan dive forward. Hinging at the head, toning your belly all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine halfway. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step, back to plank. Hold it here. Shift forward, inhale. Exhale, all the way down or halfway. So you have a choice here. Either lower all the way down, onto the floor and inhale the low cobra, or plank, shift forward, halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, either low cobra or up dog. And we're leaning down dog. Press your hips back and up, relax your neck and head. So we're starting to warm up your spine now. Press your hips back and up, knees can be bent, extend. Nice, heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Step, walk, or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Rise up. Exhale, palms to your heart center. So we're going to explore the side. Inhale. Step the right foot to the behind your left, the side. Either left hand on your left hip. Reach your right hand to the left side. Or you can always grab your right wrist with your left hand. Hold here, hold it here. Really nice. So explore the right side of your body. So we're going to hold here, just count one more breath. Press your right foot into the floor. Reach your hands to the left side. Slowly come out. Inhale. Reach your palms up, look up. Exhale, right side. So bend your knees. Step your left foot to the right side. Behind your right foot. Slight bend in your right knee. But see if you can plant your left foot into the floor. Right hand on your left, right hip. Reach your left hand, or you can always grab your left wrist with your right hand. Stretch the left side, the whole left side of the body. Pause in here. Nice. Inhale, come up. Reaching up, inhale. This time we're going to come into twist. Making sure your hips are really square. Exhale, twist your right. Peel your right shoulders back. Look down, making sure your hips are really facing forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist your left. I get to see you. Hips are square. Torso is working here. Nice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Maybe knees bent or maybe not. All the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, step back into plank. So we're going to add a little bit different flow here. Hold here in plank. Inhale, drop your heels to your right. As you exhale, hold here. So we're going to come into sort of the arm balance on your right side. So make sure, look at your right elbow. right elbow needs to face forward between your right thumb and right index fingers. And then from here, as you inhale, bend your knees. Reach your left hand back. As you exhale, extend both knees. Reach your left fingers forward, sort of like a rainbow. Stretch the left side of the body here. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, heels to your left. Exhale, bend your knees. Make sure left elbow crease facing forward. Inhale, reach your right knees forward. As you extend your knees, keep your hips nice and lifted. Reach your right knees forward. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale here. Take a vinyasa or skip it. We're meeting down dog. If you want to take a vinyasa, you can lower halfway, all the way. Inhale. Open your heart, chest, high cobra or low cobra, up dog. Exhale, back to down dog. So we're going to add a little bit. We're going to repeat a couple more times, okay? Heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Rise up. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe grab your right wrist with your left hand. Step your right foot behind. Stretch your right side. Moving with the breath. Inhale. Reaching up. Exhale. Grab your left wrist maybe. Step your left foot behind. Open the left side of the body. Inhale. Extend your fingers. Exhale. Twist your right. Inhale. Extend. Exhale, twist your left. Nice. Inhale, extend. Exhale, swan leg forward, all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Inhale, drop your heels to your right. Exhale, bend your knees, reach your left hand back. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Inhale, heels to your left. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Vinyasa, all the way down halfway. Inhale. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Press your hips back and up. 3. Neck is long. 2. And 1. Inhale, heels up, bend your knees, look forward. Step walk or float. Halfway up, inhale. Again, fingertips can be on your shins, your thighs. Exhale, bow forward. Chin forward. Let your heart breathe. Lead all the way up. Press your palms to touch. 1 more. Right wrist. Left hand, grab your right wrist. Stretch the left side. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Step your left foot to the side. Stretch the right side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist your right. Inhale, reach up. Twist your left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan leg forward. All the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into the plank. Inhale, heels to your right. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, reach your left fingers forward. Really nice. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Inhale, right heels to your left. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hands to the floor. And take a vinyasa here. Take any variation. Press back into down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, heels. Lift your heels up. Exhale, heels to your right. Press, especially your left hand to the floor. Little bit more space in your left side here. Inhale, heels to your heels up. Exhale, heels to the left. Press your right hand on the floor. Hips back. 1 more, heels up. Inhale. Exhale, heels to your right. Press your hands forward. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, heels to your left. Press and stretch the right side. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, lower heels down. Look forward. Walk your foot 1 step forward. Big toes touch. Knees bent. And gaze forward. Some of you know we're going to do Shakti kick. So Shakti kick is basically practicing into handstand. But there's so many steps into the pose, okay? So from here, so first thing is keep your hips open. So my big toes are touching, knees are wide open, gaze forward, hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale here. As you exhale, lift your hips, stack your shoulders over your wrists, round your spine, tone your belly. Look forward. So this thing is never look back. If you look back when we practice the handstand, you're gonna roll forward. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, shift forward. Roll, bend, really use your core and start to put a little bit of weight in your hands. Inhale, bend your knees. Keep the gaze forward all the time. Exhale, shift forward. So add a little hop if you like. Inhale here. At the end of the exhalation, hop, land it. I know I can't hear you, but when you hop, but I can see you, some of you, really quietly, because you're gonna use your core, yeah? So quiet landing. Inhale here. At the end of the exhalation, hop. That's not what I want you to do. Sometimes you need to escape plan though, yeah? Okay? Inhale here. Exhale, shift forward. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Step forward. Walk your feet together. Surinamaskabi. Bend your knees. Starting from your feet. Big toes touch. Squeeze your knees. Shift your hips back. Tone your hips. We don't want to arch your back here. So draw your front ribs in. Engage your core. Sit low. Hands next to your ears. Extend. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Maybe flex your 10 toes up. And if this is too much for shoulders, cactus is a great alternative, you know. Keep your elbows bent, it's totally fine. So we're gonna work on your toes. So flex your 10 toes up, inhale. Exhale, keep your 4 toes up, but ground your big toes down. 4 toes up, big toes down. Stretch it, 10 toes up. Exhale, keep your big toes up, or 4 toes down. Inhale, 10 toes up. Exhale, big toes down. Tone your belly, sit a little bit low. Inhale, 10 toes up. Exhale, 4 toes down. Inhale, flex your 10 toes up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Surinamaskabi, plant your hands. We call it vinyasa here. So you have many ways. You can step back into plank or flow back. Chaturanga. Inhale. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Right away, lift your right leg up. I'm going to just change a little bit here. Bend your right knee here. Opening your right hip. Opening your left hamstring here. Press your right hand into the floor so you can drop your right shoulders down. Lift your right knees up. Engage your left quads. Inhale, extend your right knee. Point your right toes down, square your hip. So important. Square your hip here. Shift forward, knees to your chest. Around your spine, press your palms. Try to touch your nose. Step your right foot forward. So usually, Surinamaskabi, you come into the warrior one right away. But I want to warm up your hip a little bit. So drop your left heel. Let's come into warrior 2 instead. So bend your right knee before you come up. Imagine there's a straight line. Align the front right knee, right heel, to the middle of your inner left arch. Find that alignment first. And then as you bend your right knee, if you notice your knees are in front of your heels, that's bad for your knees. So stack your knees over your right heel. Yes, stack it 90 degrees. And then remember the back leg is a really strong working leg. Rise up into warrior 2. Have your hands on your hip. Bend your right knee. Open your inner thighs. Activate your outer hip here. So knees, I always say, point your right knees to the pinky toe. Sit a little bit low. So right thigh is going to be almost parallel to the floor. Find your spine here. So sometimes we lean forward here. Instead, lift your right belly up. Spine is nice and straight. Reaching up and gaze towards your right fingertips. Nice. Sit a little bit lower. Turn your right palms. Keep everything the same. Don't move your right knee. Inhale, reach your right hand up and back. Nice. Exhale, side angle. Again, nothing changing your legs. Maybe right palms to your right thighs. Maybe left fingers to the sky. Many variation here. You can have a block. Your hands on the block. But sink your hips down here. Don't let your hips sink. Lift it, sink it down. Hold it here. Or palm face down and reaching forward. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take the vinyasa means you can skip everything and we'll meet in down dog. If you want to take a vinyasa from here, many variations. You can do a 3-leg plank, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, open your chest. Remember, always align your shoulders with your wrist. Chest is open even more. Exhale, really nice. Press back down dog. Left side, lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee, opening your hip. Notice your shoulders are kind of uneven right now. So I want you to focus on your left hand. Press your left hand to the floor. That's going to drop your left shoulders down. Both shoulders nice and even. Lift your left knees up as you engage your right quads. Ground through your right heels. Inhale, extend your left knee. Point your left toes down. Squaring your hip is really important. Exhale, shift forward, knees to your chest. Around, just fine, touch your nose. Step your left foot forward. Again, warrior 2. So, draw a straight line. Front heel align with the inner arch of your right foot. Stacking your knees over your heels. Rise up. Start from your hands on your hip. So, organize your body. Organize the pose here. So, understand the foundation first, right? Stacking your knees over your knees point out. Open your inner thighs. Engage your outer hip. Press your right thighs back, belly in, draw your belly in, pelvis find it in a neutral, and then reach your hands to the side. Hold it here. Nice, warrior 2. Turn your left palms up, inhale, reverse, reaching up and back. Nice, so watch your knees though. Make sure your knees are not collapsing to the inside. Keep your knees pointed out. Exhale, side angle. Same angle of your knees. Many variations. Take the variation that feels good to your body here. Draw your right shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa here. Inhale. Open your heart. Exhale, down dog. Press your hips back and up. Shakti kick. Step your feet forward. Big toes touch. Knees bend. Gaze forward. Inhale. 3 rounds. Reach back and forth first. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, shift forward. Start to put the weight on your hands around just fine. Inhale, exhale. Now 5 more rounds. Your choice of either shifting back and forth or add a little hop. Inhale, exhale, hop. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Look forward the whole time. 2 more. Look forward. Last one. Hop, hop forward. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Bend your knees. Utkatasana, chair pose. Rise up. So gaze down. Can you see your 10 toes? If your knees are way forward, bad for your knees. So shift your hips. Shift your shins back. Reach in. Hold it here. Little bit of pulse, up and down, just a little bit. I have my toes flexed up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold, tone your belly. Inhale, exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Step your right foot back. So crescent pose. Step your right foot back. Have your feet hip width apart. So if you step back in one line, make sure you step your right foot out a little bit. Yes? So feet about hip width apart. Bend your left knee, knees stacked over your heels. Coming to your right fingertips. Inhale, gentle twist. Press your right heel. So I want you to start to hug your left hip into the midline. Reaching up, inhale. Hold it here. Gaze down. Slowly take the weight off of your right fingertips. All slowly float your right foot, right fingertips. So now you start to feel the muscles working in your body, no? Hold it here. You can do it as step 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring it back. Hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa here. Extend. Inhale, open your heart. Exhale, back to down dog. Press hips back and up. Nice. This time, step your right foot forward. So same thing with the twist. Feet about hip width apart. Inhale, press your left heels back. Hugging your right hips in, gentle twist. Peel your right shoulders back. Really nice. That's it. Hug your right hip. So watch my right hip. It's so easy for the right hip to go out to the side. So when you look at it, so I want you to hip in, but it's so easy for the hip to go out. So keep your hip in, peel your right shoulders back, hold it here, gaze down, look down, slowly float your left hand off the floor. Left hand off the floor, so you have to balance it. Now your muscles have to really work hard for 3, 2, and 1, hands to the floor. Step your left foot to the front, halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana chair pose. Sit a little bit low, a little bit of pause for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, exhale, bow forward. Step your right foot back again. Having your hips in, so feet are hip width apart. Inhale, twist. Slowly gaze down, float your hands. Find your muscles working really hard. Hugging your inner thighs in. Slow motion, come on up. Twist, right? Left hand behind your left thigh. Maybe the sacrum. Turn your right palms. Reaching up and back. You can gaze forward or gaze back. And slowly hands to the floor. Step back, take a vinyasa, or step into plank. We're meeting down dog one more time. Open your heart. Exhale. Press your hips back and up. This time, left foot forward. Actually, right foot forward. Into twist. Reaching up. Twist, come into twist. Gaze down. Float your left hand fingers off the floor. Keep it there, and it's so strong. Your legs are super strong. Slowly coming up. Twist. Right hand behind your thighs. Left palm face up, reaching up and back. Nice. 3 more breaths. 2 and 1. Hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Uttanasana chair pose. Sink a little bit low. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, halfway up. Plant your hands. Step your right foot back. We're going to add a little bit. Inhale, gentle twist. Look down, float your right fingertips. Slowly coming up. Reverse warrior. Exhale. Now we're going to come into warrior 2. Bring your right hand down. Drop your right heel. Step your left foot to the right a little bit. So warrior 2, remember the alignment. Heel to the middle of your inner arch. Sink your hip. Reach your hands up. Nice. Inhale here. So we're going to sort of come into half moon, but not half moon. Inhale. As you exhale, shift it weight to your left foot. Step your right foot a little bit open. So watch me. So regular half moon is from here. Your hands on the floor. This is a regular half moon. Your chest is below your hip. Instead, we're going to modify it from here. Keep your chest lifted. Lift your right leg up. Hold here. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your chest gazing to the right, but bring your right knee square. Hold here. So you're coming back to a twist. And then extend your right knee if you have the balance. And slowly come back. So now you have a lot of movement that's happening in your hip. Come back to half moon variation, meaning from square your hip to open your hip. Does that make sense? It's a little hard to maybe understand. So half moon variation right now is flexing your right foot, but hips is open. And then from here, slowly coming up, point your toes front. Either lift your knees or extend. So now hips is square. One more. I see everybody wobbling, which is good. I'm finding hard time to find the balance here. Hold it here and exhale. Gentle twist. Bring your right knee or extend it. Hold it here. Sorry, I'm losing my balance. Back to half moon. Bend your left knee deeply. Step your right foot back. I'm losing the balance. Side angle. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back into down dog. The other side. Inhale, lift your heels up. Bend your knees, look forward. Step, walk, or float. Halfway up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward. Step your left foot back. Gentle twist. Reaching up. Look down. Float your left fingertips off the floor. Slowly come into the twist. Slowly right hand behind your thighs. Inhale here. Exhale to warrior two. Drop your left heel. Walk your right foot. Warrior two. Really nice. And then from here, kind of funky half moon. So from here, step your left foot a little bit forward. I like to keep my right knee bent a little bit so you're not going to hyperextend your right knee. Slight bend, but chest is open to the left side. Half moon. Chest is higher than your hips. And then slowly, now we're going to square your hip by pointing your right toes. Bend your right knee. So your knees and toes, hip facing forward. Either keep your knees bent or extend. Exhale, half moon variation. So it's not all the way. Find the balance. I'm losing my balance. Exhale. Twist. Inhale. Half moon. Exhale. Twist. One more. Inhale. Bend your right knee. Step back. Side angle. Reaching forward. Exhale. Hands to the floor. Step back. Take a vinyasa here. Open your heart. Exhale. Down dog. Press your hips back and up. Nice. And slowly drop your knees down. So we're gonna explore the shoulder. So have a block. You don't have to have a block, but it might be nice. So lie on top of your belly. Let's start from your right hand. I want your right hand to come into the cactus, meaning lie on your stomach. Right elbows 90 degrees. This is a cactus arm. So basically we're trying to open your pec muscle. So some of you, we've done this in different variations. Today it's a little bit different. So either have your hands gaze down or gaze to the right, stay here, or elevate your right hand on top of the block. But elbows are still on the floor. Does that make sense? So this is what I want you to do. Either stay here in cactus. I'm gonna look the right side. If that feels already, so this is not an active pose, it's about relaxing. So if this is already feel like a nice stretch to your pec, great. But some of you, you might need a little bit more. Then rest your palm on the block and just relax. It's so hard to relax, isn't it? Let your shoulders relax. So your whole body has to relax. Wave to me if this doesn't make sense. Your left side doesn't matter what you're doing. It's all about right side. You're doing okay? Couple more breaths of doing nothing and learning how to let go here. I think you guys are doing a really, really nice job. This is the easy part. It gets a bit harder. And so from here, now we're gonna, without moving your elbows off the floor, I want you to press your palms either into the floor, if your palms are on the floor, or press your palms onto the block without moving your elbows or shoulders so that you feel the muscles activated. Press your palms down. I feel my muscles really working hard. Hold here for 3, 2, 1, and totally let go, totally relax. So this is sort of we're learning how to let go of our muscles by engaging the muscles and let go. One more. Press your palms either on the floor or the block. Press it and activate the muscle around your shoulders. 3 more breaths. Press it, activate your body. 2, and let go completely. Now the next step is, keep your elbows on the floor. Slowly lift your palms off the block, off the floor. But don't flex your wrist. Do you see? Don't do this. This is kind of cheating. Keep your wrists nice and extended, but lift your palms up. Isn't it hard though? I'm feeling all my behind the, what's this muscle, Jane? So like the deltoid, all the back muscles should be working right now. I have a great physical therapist here. If you have any question about muscles, you're in luck, Hold it here. 3, 2, and 1. Just hold the release. We'll do the same thing on the other side. I'm just gonna switch. Same thing. Your elbows perpendicular, 90 degrees. Either palms right on the floor or elevate. So you rest your palms on the block. I'm gonna look to the left. So check your alignment first without the block, Elbows bend 90 degrees. Slide the block maybe and just rest here. So my left side is definitely my tighter side. That just by doing this, I'm feeling my muscle resisting. So it's really hard to relax. And I want you to really use your breath to relax. So nice to see some cat walking by. It's great to see everybody practicing at home. Hold it here. 3 more breaths. Completely try to relax your shoulders. Try to let your pec, the minor, the muscle in your chest open. Last breath. And now we're going to activate isometric. Press your palms down to either floor or the block, and then feel the muscles really working. Isometric, so you're not going to move your elbows up or down. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and completely relax. One more set. Start to press your palms down, either on the floor or the block, and hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and completely relax. Now we're going to lift your palms away from the floor, away from the block. You don't have to have it really high, but you feel the engagement of the muscle behind your shoulders. Hold it here. 3, 2, 1, and release. How are you guys doing? Take the block off. Push it up. Slowly come into child pose. Big toes touch, knees wider than hip width apart, hands forward. Couple rounds of cat and cow with the big toes touch. Open your chest, inhale. Exhale. Round your spine, press your hips back in towards your heels. And then inhale, bring your chest forward. Sort of the variation. We're drawing a big circle. Exhale, press back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, draw your belly in back. One more, inhale. Exhale, hold it here in child pose. Maybe rest your forehead on the block. Maybe rest your forehead on the 2 fists, palms, or the floor. Elbows can be bent, elbows can be reaching back. Pause here, stay there. I'm just gonna look. If you have any questions, wave to me. Great. Hold in here. Slowly roll your spine up. Slowly come into the seated pose. Little bit of different core today. I usually like to use the block and then bring it inside, but instead, bring your forearms down. So your sacrum, your pelvis is on the floor. And so from here, extend your knees. Again, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Little bit of scissoring. Hold it here. Chest is open. Maybe flex your feet or maybe extend the balls of your feet. Hold it here and pause here. So feet together. That's it. Hold it here. Hold it here. Lift up a little bit more. Nice. So many variations. You can point your toes. You can flex your feet. You can extend to the balls of your feet. Hold it there. I know it gets a little bit harder though. Stay here, tone your belly, lower your legs down just a little bit. Chest is open. Lower them just a little bit more. Squeeze the big toes. Inhale, come up a little bit. Lower down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Keep the belly in. Up, down. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. Slowly, pelvis tilted up. Lower back is on the floor. Shoulder is lifted. Reaching your fingertips forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Hug against your chest. Gently roll side to side. Or make a small circles. Opposite direction. Whatever feels good. Take a couple rounds. Slowly solid your feet on the floor. If you have a block, I want you to use the block, or if you have any cushions, lift your hips up, slide the lowest setting of the block into the pelvis. Pause here. So we're using the block to elevate your hips up because we're going to do a little bit of nice hip flexor stretch, which How many of you have been sitting for quite a bit of time watching Netflix or watching movies and TVs? I've been doing quite a bit. So it's nice to kind of open the hip flexor. So from here, actually, one knee at a time. Sorry. Left, bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Make sure it's really stable. Yes? So it could be a box too, From here. And then if it feels okay, interlace your hands underneath your right knees. Extend your left leg. Inhale here. Exhale, lower your left leg a little bit. So this is the really important thing right here. If you're arching your back, meaning you're not using your core and arching your back, you're going to hurt your lower back. So you have to draw your belly in. So if you have your hips elevated, almost like hammock thing, you drop your lower back down, belly in. So you're going to protect your lower back as you lower your left leg down. Yes? Some of you who is pretty flexible, your left heels might touch the floor. If it touches the floor, lift it up a little bit. Wherever you are, once you start to feel like, oh yeah, it's a good stretch, stay there. And then a little bit of pulse up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then let your heels go a little bit closer, maybe heels touch. You can let your left knee bend if it's really tight. If you can extend, that's great. And then as you exhale, draw your right knee a little bit closer to your chest. I want you to feel a deep hip flexor stretch on the left side. Hold here for 3 more breaths. Bend your left knee, hug both knees, stretch it, interlace your hands below your left knee, extend your right knee. As you exhale, lower your right leg down. Keep your belly in. Imagine you're sort of sinking your lower back down as you tilt your pelvis up. So you're going to engage your core, protecting your lower back, lower your right leg down. If you're really flexible and if your heels touch the floor, lift it up. Wherever you are, a little bit of pulse for 8. 7, 6. So again, what we're doing is, so right now we're trying to engage your psoas muscle by extending your psoas and lifting up and down. So by engaging, we might be able to relax your psoas muscle a little bit easier. So it's an active stretch. And hold it here. Release your right heels. Maybe touch the floor. Inhale here. Exhale. Bring your left knee a little closer to your chest. Extend through your right heels. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Bend your right knee. Lower your feet down to the floor. Lift your hips up. Slide the block or the book, so anything that might have been on top, on the bottom of the hips. And scoop your pelvis up. Lower your spine. 1 vertebra at a time. Very slowly. Very slowly. And then slowly hug your knees to chest one more time. Maybe grab the opposite elbows. Forehead come closer to your knees. Maybe slide your hands behind your knees. Slowly release. One more thing before we end. Drop your knees to your right. Sort of gentle twist. Have a block or some sort of weight on your left palm. And then float your left palm off the floor. Bring your left hand towards your hip. Bring your left hand to the side. So we're sort of gliding your shoulder blade. So the whole, today's really practice is about reset our posture. Sort of undo our posture, the habitual posture that we built. Couple more rounds. And as you slide up and down, you're going to find a spot that might feel really good stretch. For me, when I reach up and back, it actually feels really good. Find a spot that feels good and just hold it here. So my left palm is still floating off the floor. So really stretching my pec, but also I feel the stretch in the back. And slowly release. Bring your block towards your body. Switch your palms. Switch the block. Drop your knees to your left. Extend your right elbow. You can rest your left hand on your thighs. Look over your right. And a little bit of sliding. your palm, right hand up and down. I don't even have a space. Reaching up and down. Couple more. And then hold the stretch that feels good, the angle that feels good to your body. Hold it there, hold it there. 3 more breaths here. 2. And 1, slowly come on in, come out of the pose. Slide your hands outside and maybe grab your outer edge of your feet or inside into happy baby. Maybe close your eyes and pull your feet down towards the floor. Belly in, lower your sit bones down to the floor. And just stay here or gently rock side to side. Or maybe extend your one knee. Bend it back, extend the other knee. This is go happy baby. Or just being still. Slowly release, hug your knees to your chest one more time. And slowly release your legs into Shavasana. We're getting ready for Shavasana. So, I like to shift my hips side to side a little bit. Align my hips, allow my hips to relax. And then drop your toes open. Walk my shoulder. I like to walk my shoulder blades in to open my chest. Palm facing up. Eyes closed. Stay in Shavasana. I'm going to come up and seat it. Shavasana is a dead man pose. Try to release the tension. So see if you can soften the palms, soften the soles of your feet. And relax the jaw, relax the facial muscles. Maybe a little bit of space between your teeth might help the jaws to relax. Soften the left side, right sides of your temple. If you like, stay in Shavasana. I'm going to just instruct you to come out of the pose, but you don't have to. I just want you to know. But if you're ready, maybe slowly bring your awareness back to your breath and wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Maybe slowly extend your elbows, reach your fingertips, reaching back and extend your toes forward. Inhale. Exhale, hug your knees to your chest, round your spine. Gently roll side to side. And then roll to your right side. Maybe extend your right elbow into the fetus pose here. Use your left hand, roll your spine one vertebra at a time, let your neck and head be the last to come up. Shins, so into Sukhasana, shins parallel, maybe cross. If your hips are really tight, sit at the edge of the block, eyes closed. Relax your hands of your thighs, your knees. Bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Draw your chin towards your throat to open the back of your neck. We want to align the back of your pelvis with the back of your head. So most of us need to slide your head back a little bit. So now we align your ears over your shoulders and the shoulders over your hips. So we are all living in this pretty crazy pandemic lifestyle. We're all sort of the self-quarantine in a house. And I really, really appreciate Jane and Dennis to let me give this practice to all of you and be able to connect with some of my friends who are in Hungary or California, everywhere. And some of you in Bedford in this local community. Thank you so much. And I really, really feel blessed to be here. Bring your thumbs to your heart, to the third eye. Bow your head towards your heart. Namaste.
Can I just say something?
Thank you so much. Do you want to say? Yeah. And I think Jane has something to say, so hold on one sec. Yeah.
Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you Yoko for coming out. This also video will be saved on our Facebook, so if you guys wanted to come back to it again and do the video one more time, all the videos that we have done, we're trying to do every morning at 9:15. We try to come up with a new video that we put out, and it's open to everyone. It's not just for the Summit members. So if you go on our Facebook page, we live stream every morning at 9:15 a class, and again, all those classes are saved, so you can do them at different times, and they range from yoga to, we have Pilates, we have boot camp with Sandy, different classes that we're offering. So if you guys are interested, just check out our Facebook for all those videos. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining. So nice to see you. And you guys are all muted. So good to see you. Hi, Christine. Hi, Esther. How's everything? This is so wonderful. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dennis and Jane.
Thank you so much.
Bye.